Oh, hello, class. Wow, our class was delayed by the special weather report. Wow. It snows like that sometimes. By a lot of standards, this really wasn't that bad of a snowstorm here locally, but it was a huge storm here in the USA, and that's why it made all the news, and that's why a lot happened. But anyway, I hope you got to watch the class about it. We did do a class about weather, and I think it was pretty enjoyable. But you let me know if you liked it. Okay, now today we have the class. Well, it's still today because I still have the same shirt because it's still cold here. I had my sweater on yesterday. It's still pretty cold. It's January. And maybe next year I'll be somewhere warm, but you never know. We'll find out. Anyway, uh, I need to be polite here a moment. I'm Teacher Dale, English Teacher Dale, and I want to welcome you to our class. For those of you who've been my students for a while, you know how it goes. You know how I am in class, so you're used to me. For someone new, just enjoy the class. It's all I can say. In my class, everyone can participate. No one is left out. And I might want to add, it's okay to make mistakes. Now, in the weather lesson on slide 7, you'll find a couple mistakes that teacher made. Will you go back and watch that lesson again and write in the comments the mistakes that teacher made on slide number 7? Okay, let's get started with this lesson. And here we go. Lesson, we have words with the E. It doesn't necessarily begin with the letter E. And E is a vowel. It is not a consonant. Let me write that here. The letter E is a vowel. It's a vowel. Now we have vocabulary words. Zebra, Z-E-B-R-A. Notice the E is the second letter. Chicken, and the E is the second to last letter. Beef, we got two E's that are together. We pronounce it beef. You just squish the E's together and it comes out as a long E. Beef. Treat. You have an E and an A together. They blend and it comes out as treat, like a long E. Desk, a short E. Desk. Now, you have here an A, and at the end, we're going to call that a silent E. This is going to be a long A with a silent E. Table, table, long A, silent E. Cake, the same thing, long A, silent E. Cake. Who doesn't like to eat cake? Calendar. Oh, here we go. Calendar. How many syllables? 3 syllables. Calendar. Calendar. I like that. I enjoy that. Okay. Now, read the sentences and write 3 sentences. We're going to use our vocabulary words in sentences. Zebra, chicken, beef, treat, desk, table, cake, calendar. The zebra has a calendar. It is a treat to eat beef and chicken. I have a desk and a table in my room. Now, let me go back here a minute. Not everyone likes to eat beef, but it's one of our vocabulary words. Sometimes for those of us who are getting older, for our health, they want us to eat chicken, fish, and turkey, not beef and some of the other red meats. Okay, that was our health tip for today. Now, let me see. I have a table and I have a desk and a table in my room. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Is this true or false? My goat likes to eat cake. Is that true or false? Would you let me know? Okay. Now, we have words starting with E. I think that is an elephant or the eye of an elephant. Both of them start with E. Let's look at our vocabulary words. Egg. Now that E sounds like an egg. Egg. Ear. I have an ear. EA, you squish them together. I. The first letter sounds like I. EYE, the second is a silent E. I. It sounds like the letter I. Elephant, elephant, 3 syllables. Elephant. The second E sounds almost like an A, not quite a silent E. Eagle. The A is silent, and the last E is silent. Eagle. Entire, entire, 3 syllables, a short word with a silent E. Entire. Okay. Wow, we got through those. All right, now we're going to have some more sentences, but this time you get to write the sentences along. Okay, egg, ear, eye, elephant, eagle, entire. Will you write 3 sentences in the comments for me? All right, you only have to write 1, but for extra credit, you can write 3 sentences. How's that? Is that being fair? All right, teacher tries to be fair. All right, let's see what we got. What am I? I am an eagle. What are we? We are eggs. How many eggs? Well, here, when we buy eggs, we normally buy a dozen. A dozen is 12. That is a dozen eggs, or 12 eggs, but we call them a dozen. Okay. What am I? I am an elephant. Do you think teacher's an elephant? No, but he's an elephant. Yes. Okay. What is this? This is a birthday cake. Can you count the candles? How many candles are there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. I count 14. If I'm wrong, will you tell me? What am I? I am a zebra. Now, what other animals are black and white? Yes, panda is black and white. Penguins, I think penguins might be black and white. If you can think of other animals that are black and white, can you tell me? Can you write that in the block? Okay, lesson review. Do you know more words that have an E? Oh, there are hundreds of them, if not thousands. We just use a few. This is an introductory class, so we don't do so many things. We're trying to keep the lesson simple. What did you learn about the letter E today? Did you maybe learn something about silent E's? All right, well, now it's already time to say goodbye. Thanks so much for attending the class. I get a lot of purpose out of this. This really, is really meaningful to me. I appreciate every one of you. Teachers, it's good to see you. And I will see everyone for our next class. Okay, goodbye. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe and share the videos. Give us a like. Okay, bye.